Hello everybody, this is Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to an episode of Saturday Morning Makes. I'm not sure what episode this is so far. It might be episode 8 or 9, but I will mark that down below in the comment area, the drop down menu of this video where I put lots of information. I am coming on today to share a wonderful Peachy Keen stamp release. And I have a lot to share with you, so I'm going to dive in. I've got new stamp sets to show you, 4 cards that I made using the new sets, and then the products that I used, which I'm going to show at the very end. I'm just going to dive right in, okay? To start with, we have this set called PK2003. It's called Peachkin Dolls, and it features these 2 adorable little kids. There's a boy and a girl, and then matching faces that you can use for their facial expressions. Some of them have eyelashes, and then some of them are more masculine. So really cute, and I love this grin with the tooth sticking out. So that one again is PK2003 Peachkin Dolls, and then this one is PK2005. And this one is called Peachkin Accessories 1, and it has a sun, clouds, and a beautiful, adorable little daisy, a leaf, and you can put faces in all of these items. And then it comes with a bunch of wonderful sentiments. I happen to use the Smile God Loves You on a card that I'm going to show you. And I also used You Are My Sunshine on a different card. So just really nice sentiments. You can pause the video and read them if you'd like to. Then there's this sweet set called Here Kitty Cupcake, and it's PK2007. And again, these are all available right now on the Peachy Keen website. But this one has 4 little kitties, you know, 2 that are kind of standing up and 2 that are almost look like they're ready to pounce. They're ready to pounce on that cupcake. And then look at these sweet little kitty faces. Aren't they adorable? Oh my goodness, so cute. I just love their eyes. So I can't wait to play with this set. This is adorable. Kind of made me think of you, Gigi, because I know you have cats. Hello to Penelope and all the kitties at your house, and to everybody out there that has cats. You might like this set. Then next are the hot cocoa sets, and originally she was doing a hot cocoa digi release, and then she decided to switch over to doing stamps because there was a technical delay. And so we've got 4 hot cocoa themed stamp sets to share with you today, and these will be great just for making you know, hot toddy type cards, hot cocoa cards, and she's put together a lot of sentiments to go with them also. So this one here is PK2531. It's called Cheers Hot Cocoa, and it has so many wonderful sentiments in here. I use this one that says there's nothing a cup of hot cocoa won't fix. So you'll see that I made a card with that. But I love the size of this smaller ginger. She's got a cheers here. She's got a cute little face and frosting here that you can put onto the cup if you want. You could also use this to make other things if you wanted to, like snowmen or whatever. And then she's got an X and O that you can decorate. I've seen her do it where she decorates the whipped cream with those. You can use them on the cup if you want. You could use the snowflakes on the cup. What looks really cute also is to put the ginger right on the cup. And I'll kind of give you an example in a minute of one way you can lay out a card for these hot cocoa sets. So here's this one, PK2532, You Are the Bomb Hot Cocoa, and this is a hot cocoa bomb set. It has this little bomb down here of this little snowman, and it says, "Thank you, sweet bomb. You are so cute. I can't even look at you." It has a little circle one that says, "You are the bomb," and it can go on the cup or however you want to use it. It's got this adorable little snowman face. And then you can also stamp this to make the hot cocoa have marshmallows on top. You can also use a whipped cream. There's a cinnamon stick, and then there's some marshmallows that you can put around the cup or on the side or something. So however you want to use them, it's a really sweet set. Then there's this one, PK2533, Faceless, Gingerbread, and Marshmallow Treats. And this one has a marshmallow in it along with faces that can go with the marshmallow. And it's a 1-inch marshmallow. The faces are 9/16 inches approximately. And the gingerbread is 2.5 inches tall. And it has an outline stamp along with a solid stamp so that you can stamp the solid part in brown ink to color in the ginger. Then you can also use you know, you can fill in the white gingerbread part if you want to, but if you just use the stamp with brown ink, it'll remain white. So this is really a neat set. And I can't wait to try this one out. I couldn't try everything because I just ran out of time. And then this is probably my favorite. This is PK2534, and it's called Smokin' Hot Pipe Smoker, Hot Cocoa and Marshmallow Pops Stamp Set. So it has these little pipe smokers, and it has the mug. It says, "Hope your birthday is smokin'. Have I told you lately I think you're smoking hot? You're smoking hot. Sending warm wishes. Happy birthday. I love you this much." With this little ginger has its arms out, and I think that's the perfect sentiment for this, and the ginger will fit on the cup. And here's an example of what it looks like if you stamp the ginger onto the cup. So, and I haven't colored this yet, but I'm hoping to make a card out of this. And I love these little marshmallows and the marshmallow on the stick with the little faces. So there's a lot you can do with this set. There's a snowflake you can put on the cup. There's hearts. You can put the ginger on the cup. You could do stuff with these marshmallows, and you could use this stick to put the two marshmallows on. There's just so many different combinations. And I can see where this might be a fun stamp set to use for your sweetheart. So just a lot of fun. All of these sets are just incredible. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my projects, and then at the end I'm going to go through, for those of you that are interested in what I use to create these, I will show you the items that I use to make the cards. So here is this little marshmallow pop. And then the bigger one is a combination of this straw and then the marshmallow from this set with the face stamped in it. So I use these faces and this marshmallow to make him. Now the bunny is not part of a Peachy Keen, the bunny ears are not part of a Peachy Keen stamp set, and I want to make that clear so there's no confusion when you go over to the Peachy Keen website. The bunny ears come from this Stampers Anonymous Crazy Things. And if you remember the Crazy Birds sets from Tim Holtz, this is the Crazy Things set that went with the Crazy Birds. And this I got actually at the thrift store for $2.99. And so I wanted to try and make a spring card with the marshmallows. So I stamped out these little bunny ears. And that's how I created the little marshmallow bunny ears. So isn't that cute? I think this card turned out so cute. And there's that sentiment, there's nothing a cup of hot cocoa won't fix. So I think this is just adorable, and how cute to send that to somebody in these cold days of February and March as we head towards Easter. I just think this would be a cute card to send to make somebody smile. And then on the inside, I just put a little curved edged layer with some of that pink paper, and I haven't decorated the back of this one yet, but I did add some diamond or Viva Decor, I think, pen to this to make it sparkle. So I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, you can see it glimmer. So I added some to the paper in different spots, and then to the front of the cup, and then a little bit to the tops of the marshmallows. So that's the first card. And then I made two cards using the Peachkin Dolls stamps, and I'll show you both of them. This one was made as part of Crafty Dares. Tina, who is Tell 'em Thank You, runs Crafty Dares over on Instagram. You can go to her Instagram feed, which is Tell Him Thank You, and if you're interested in joining. But she gives 3 prompts each week, and we have to make a card. And so this is the one that I made for this week's prompts, which was to use an embossing folder, which I did use a beautiful embossing folder in here. I hope you can kind of see the detail. And it was to use the color green, I believe, and a blessings sentiment or some sort of lucky sentiment. So I decided to go with a St. Patrick's Day theme, and this little hat obviously is not part of this stamp set. This little hat is, again, from these Crazy Things stamps, and it's right up here underneath this price sign here, but it's a little bowler hat. So that's what I used to create the little hat, and this is in that set also, the little flower. But I just think this turned out so cute for a little happy St. Patrick's Day card. And I just hand wrote a sentiment, and right now I just have it taped in here because I haven't glued it down yet. But it's just taped in there, and I hand wrote it because I couldn't find a St. Patrick's Day stamp. So I'll probably glue this down eventually and take the tape off. But anyway, that is the first one I made. And then I also had to stamp out and color the little girl. So I made this little card, and this is where I use that "You Are My Sunshine" sentiment. And I did paper piece her clothing using a digital paper from Iralamija Shop. And it's this paper here. And I used it to paper piece her outfit. So I just think that turned out so cute. I added some pink gingham, and then you can see that I embossed the card with a floral embossing folder. This is one of the 3D embossing folders from Sizzix. And I embossed this melonberry cardstock with that all the way, the whole card. I put the whole card in there so you can see the embossing goes all the way through the card. And that's just a fun way to use your embossing folder, and it makes the whole card textured. So this turned out really cute, and then it just has my little handmade by stamp on the back. So these two cards are how I used this set, and I just had so much fun playing with it. I think it's absolutely adorable. Okay, so that takes care of those two. And then the last card that I made is using that adorable PK 2005, which is the Peachkin Accessories 1. And I just love this sentiment, "Smile, God Loves You," and this sweet little daisy. So I paper pieced the daisy 3 times, and then I tucked it into this circle window die. And this is a die from Impression Obsession that's called Whimsical Round Windows. And this is an Anna White die. Hello, Anna. And so I used this die to cut out the 3 windows. And then I paper pieced, you know, I stamped the little daisy, and I paper pieced it on some Iralamija Shop paper. Then I colored the outside little leaves with Copics. And then I taped them in, I put the faces on, and then I taped them in place in the little window. And you'll notice I used a smile embossing folder to create the background of on the cardstock. And I just love the way that turned out. I think it looks so cute. And then I just tied a little strip of yellow seam binding to finish off the card. And then inside it says, "Smile, God loves you." Isn't that cute? And you can see the embossing on the left-hand side. And then I added one of the little flowers at the bottom, and then I also put one on the back. So such a cute, simple, easy card to make. So I just think these all turned out so cute, and I absolutely adore these new sets from Peachy Keen, and I cannot wait to play with them some more because they are all so, so sweet. So those are all the projects, and I'm really quickly going to go through everything I used. Again, I used this Stampers Anonymous Crazy Things CMS 237. And again, this went with his Crazy Birds, if you remember them, from Tim Holtz. I used, again, the Whimsical Round Windows, and that was to make the little daisy card right here. On the Peachkins card here, I used this 3D embossing folder from Sizzix, and this is just a beautiful embossing folder. I used this circle die from Elizabeth Craft Designs. These are the dotted scallop circle dies, and you can see where I used that on this card here. Inside one of the cards, I used these little Inker Designs stitched rounded rectangles. I used some of my scalloped rectangles to layer on the insides of some of the cards. To make some of the ribbon ends on the insides of the cards where I put, like here you can see I cut a ribbon end here. I actually used this die to cut it. So this is a new die set from Emma's shop, My Creative Time, and it's called the Ribbon End Dies MCT D404. And Emma sent that to me, which was really sweet of her. I really like it. And then I used, let's see, I used this dotted oval die set from Elizabeth Craft Designs on this little layer right here. So I don't know if you can see the dotted oval. I use these Cat Scrappiness Infinity ovals to do the white part of this card. Here's that Smile embossing folder. Again, it is from Sizzix. If you want to look for it on eBay or something, it's quite old. I don't think you would find it online at this time, but you never know. I used this scalloped rectangle set with the stitching. I used some lace on this card here, and this lace was given to me in some Happy Mail, so thank you to whoever gave that to me. I used this beautiful Gina Marie Designs scalloped oval on this card here. And this is the embossing folder that made the little lines inside this card. So this folder creates such beautiful texture on the inside and outside of this card, and you can kind of see it. So it's just really pretty. I love this embossing folder. Again, very, very old. I've probably had that at least 15 years. And then for papers, I used this Daiso Checkered design papers, and I think Elise just made a project with these same papers, and these papers are actually used for folding origami. So, but I had these in my stash, and I just love gingham, and so this is something that I enjoy using. And I think someone originally sent me a set of these, and I also own a set. So, but I'm always using gingham. I think it's a great background pattern to use for your cards. And then the last pad of paper that I used is this English garden paper. This is an old Making Memories paper, and I'm trying to remember, does it have a year on it? Just to kind of give you an idea of how old things are in my stash. This is from 2009 and it's 2022. But I've made cards with this pad several times, but I still have a lot of the papers left, and I pull it out almost every spring and make at least a couple cards with it. So I use this pink paper on the card with the marshmallows. So this is just a really sweet paper pad. Again, it's called English Garden, and it's from Making Memories, if you're interested in looking for that on eBay or at thrift stores or something. So that is everything that I used to create the cards that I showed you. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing these new products from Peachy Keen. I want to thank Kathy Jacopovich and Dave for coming back from retirement. I'm still just so happy that they are bringing products that they've already created out of retirement. They're also making new products and just doing some wonderful, wonderful things. And it's so wonderful to have the opportunity to be able to purchase their products again after they had been retired for a couple years. So thank you to them for this beautiful release. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing my cute little projects. I especially am happy about these spring projects. They just make me smile. I'm so ready for spring crafting, and I think this little bunny could count for the Bunnies of March hashtag that Anna is doing. And I will certainly be trying to mail some cards out for Elisa's Spread Kindness 57. I don't have any angels this week for Felicia's hashtag, but I hope that everybody, and there's so many hashtags out there now, I hope you're all enjoying creating for the many different people that are suggesting ideas for your makes, suggesting ideas on what to create. I think it helps us all, and it's certainly fun to be supportive in this wonderful community with all of you that are creating art. I especially thank you guys for supporting Saturday Morning Makes. We welcomed some new people this past week. I think it's Claudette is new. And I have not even seen all the videos, you guys. I had a busy week, and unfortunately we've had a death in a close friend, and I'm going to be at a funeral tomorrow, so I'm uploading this video for Saturday Morning Makes. I'm going to make it live tonight just so that I can know that it's up and everything's running correctly while I have time tonight, because tomorrow's going to be a busy day for me. So I hope you guys understand. This will be my Saturday Morning Makes for this week, but I'm uploading it on Friday, and I will hopefully maybe be able to come back and do a video on Sunday. I possibly, if I can get some time to do some creating just for fun. So I like to do that each weekend. So if I do it, I'll probably upload a video on Sunday if I can. But if you don't see it, just know that things too much happened and I just ran out of time, because I also have to do chores and get ready for my week next week for work. So anyway, I wish everybody a beautiful weekend. I want to thank everybody that shares art in this community here on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. It's so wonderful to be a part of this, and I just so appreciate each and every one of you that participates and makes such beautiful art. So have a wonderful weekend, and I will hopefully be back on Sunday. All right, bye now.